everyone, welcome back to my channel. I am Kayla Prince, your trusted real estate, mortgage, and insurance expert here in Benson, North Carolina. Whether you're a buyer, seller, or investor, understanding the real estate market is critical for making the right decisions. Today, I will be breaking down the December 2024 housing market data for Benson, comparing it to September of 24, 90 days ago, and also December of 23, 12 months ago. We will discuss the key market indicators, median sales price, closed sales, days on market, and active inventory. We will discuss what they mean and how they reflect the state of our current local market. I will also touch on mortgage rates and some economic factors that could impact your real estate decisions. So let's dive in. Okay, so before we dive into the numbers, let's talk about the four major market indicators that I will be breaking down for you today. These are the key pieces of data that give us a clear picture of what's happening in the real estate market right now. First, we have median sales price. This is the middle price of all the homes that sold during the month. Not the highest, not the lowest, but right in the middle. Why is this important? It's a great way to measure the market trends because it isn't skewed by outliers, large numbers like multi-million dollar luxury homes or a fixer upper that sold for just a bargain. It gives us a real sense of what homes in our area are typically selling for. Closed sales. This is the number of homes that officially sold and closed during the month. Think of it as a direct indicator of how much activity is happening in the market. Are buyers out there making moves or are they holding back? Looking at the closed sales helps us to understand that type of buyer activity and how confident people are feeling about the market. Median days on market. This tells us how quickly homes are selling once they are listed. A low days on market means homes are practically flying off the market. Buyers are making offers quickly and the demand is strong. On the flip side, a high days on the market might mean homes are sitting longer, which could indicate that buyers are being more cautious or that sellers might need to rethink their pricing or presentation. Active inventory. This is the total number of homes available for sale at the end of the month. It is essentially our supply of homes. A low inventory means buyers do not have a lot of options, which tends to drive competition and prices up. It's a seller's market. But if inventory is high, buyers have more choices, which can slow things down and even push prices lower, shifting things into a buyer's market. These four indicators together give us a really good, strong sense of what is happening in the market. These indicators also tell us whether it's leaning in favor of buyers or in favor of sellers, how much competition there is, and where prices might be headed. So let's get into the numbers and see what they are telling us about Benson right now. So now let's talk about active inventory. This is again the total number of homes available for sale at the end of the month. This is such a crucial indicator because it tells us whether buyers have plenty of options or if the market is tight with a limited supply. In December of 2024, there were 92 homes available for sale. That is a 14% increase from 81 homes in September of 2024. It is also a 9% increase compared to 85 homes in December of 2023. So, what does this mean? First of all, more inventory is great news for buyers. If you've been struggling to find a home that fits your needs, this increase means you've got more options to choose from. It is a shift from earlier in this year when the inventory was much tighter and buyers had to compete heavily for every single listing. But let's look at this from the seller's perspective. More inventory means more competition. Buyers now have more choices. So, as a seller, you really have to stand out. This makes pricing and presentation more important than ever. Homes that are overpriced or not visually appealing may sit longer on the market because buyers have other options to consider. Why is the inventory increasing? Well, one reason, seasonal trends. Many sellers who list in December are motivated to close deals before the end of the year, whether it's for tax reasons or to move on to their next phase of life. Number two, a market balance. We're starting to see the market shift from a strong seller's market towards a more balanced market where buyers and sellers are on more equal footing. Number three, a higher mortgage rate. Some sellers may have delayed listing earlier in the year because they are now entering the market to meet the remaining demand from buyers who are still serious despite higher borrowing costs. If you are a buyer, this increase in inventory gives you more negotiating power. You might have more time to shop around, compare homes, and negotiate terms that work in your favor. But keep in mind, those well priced move in ready homes are still moving quickly. For sellers, the key takeaway is that you need to adapt to this more competitive environment. Pricing your home correctly is critical. You will also want to focus on staging and professional photography to make sure your home grabs the attention that it needs online, where most buyers start their search. First impressions matter now more than ever. This increase in inventory is a great sign that the market is offering more balance, which is healthy for everyone, buyers and sellers alike. Okay, now let's move on to median sales price. This gives us a clear snapshot of where home prices are right now. In December of 24, the median sales price was $329,950. So let's break this down. Compared to September of 2024, 90 days ago, the median price was $337,400, which is a 2.2% drop. It's not a massive shift, but it does reflect the cooling effect we often see as we move into the fall and winter months. Looking back to December of 2023, 12 months ago, the median sales price was $354,900. There's been over a 7% increase from this time last year. So, why are the prices dipping? This is pretty typical during the holiday season. Think about it. There are fewer buyers out actively shopping for homes during November and December. People are usually busy with holiday plans, traveling, family commitments. The demand is naturally going to slow down. So, what do sellers do in response? Many adjust their pricing to attract the more serious buyers who are still in the market. Sellers who want to close deals before the end of the year are often willing to price more competitively, which can bring the median sales price down. But there's another layer to this: mortgage rates. As rates have risen throughout the year, it's impacting what buyers can afford. Higher rates mean higher monthly payments. So many buyers are either looking at lower priced homes or holding off altogether. This puts some downward pressure on the prices, especially for homes in the higher price brackets. That said, this drop does not mean the market is weak. It's just part of the natural seasonal cycle combined with the reality of higher borrowing costs. If you're a buyer, this might be an opportunity to get into the market while prices are softer and competition is lighter. And if you're a seller, it's a reminder of how important it is to price your home right to attract those motivated buyers. All right, now let's talk about median days on market or DOM. This is such an important metric because it tells us how quickly homes are selling once they hit the market. In a way, it's like a thermometer for the market. It shows us how hot or cold things are. For December 2024, the median days on market or DOM was 26 days. That's a big improvement from 46 days in September of 2024, 90 days ago, meaning homes are selling almost 20 days faster than they were just 3 months ago. Compared to 28 days in December of 23, it's nearly the same, showing stability and how quickly homes are moving year over year. So, what's behind the faster turnaround? It could be a few things. Pricing is key. Sellers who are listing their homes at realistic prices that reflect the current market conditions are seeing quicker results. Buyer urgency. Even though there are fewer buyers in the market right now, the ones who are shopping are serious. They're ready to act quickly when they find a home that checks all of their boxes. Move-in ready homes stand out. Buyers today are prioritizing homes that don't need a lot of work. They're looking for something they can move into without worrying about costly repairs or renovations. This trend indicates a couple of things. First, even in a slower market, overall, homes that are well prepared and properly priced are still in demand. Second, for buyers, this is a reminder that the best homes, the ones that are turnkey and competitively priced, don't stay on the market for long. If you're shopping for a home, it's very important to have your financing ready and be prepared to make an offer when you find the right property. And for sellers, this highlights how critical it is to put your best foot forward. Pricing your home realistically. Stage it to highlight its best features and tackle those small maintenance projects and tasks before listing. Buyers are watching for homes that offer great value and a smooth transition. And those are the homes that are selling the fastest. And finally, let's move on to closed sales, which tells us how many homes actually sold and closed during the month. This is one of the clearest indicators of buyer activity because it shows us how many people are making it through the entire purchasing process from offer to closing. In December of 2024, we saw just 12 closed sales. That is a 45% drop from 22 homes in September of 2024, which shows how much the market slows down as we transition into the holiday season. It's also a 45% decrease compared to December of 2023, when 22 homes were sold during the same time last year. Now, while that might seem like a big drop, it's not out of the ordinary. December is historically one of the slowest months for real estate. Think about it. People are focused on the holidays, traveling, and family gatherings. So, buying or selling a home just is not a top priority for most people during this time of year. But it's not just seasonality at play here. We also have to consider the impact of higher mortgage rates. With rates around 7.25% in December of 2024, buyers are feeling the pinch. Higher rates mean higher monthly payments, which could make some people hesitant to jump into the market. Some buyers might even be pausing their plans altogether, hoping for rates or prices to come down in the future. At the same time, fewer closed sales can also reflect tighter inventory earlier in the year. If buyers struggle to find homes in their price range during the spring and summer, they may have opted to hold off until conditions improve. Here's the takeaway. If you are a buyer, this slower market could work in your favor. With fewer people competing for homes, you might have more room to negotiate. On the flip side, if you're a seller, it's important to understand the mindset of today's buyers. Pricing your home correctly and making it as move in ready as possible will help attract serious offers even during a slower time of year. All right, now let's dive into some additional data that can help us understand the full picture of what is happening in the market. These numbers give us more context about the dynamics between buyers and sellers and what we can expect as we move forward. Sold price per square foot. In December of 2024, the sold price per square foot was $196. That is up from $188 in September of 2024, which is about a 4.3% increase in just 3 months. And compared to $180 in December of 2023, which is a 9% increase year over year. This tells us that even though overall median prices are lower, buyers are still willing to pay a premium for homes that are updated in desirable locations or have features that make them stand out. This is especially true for move in ready properties that require minimal work or repairs. If you're a seller, this is a great reminder to focus on making your home shine, whether that's through minor upgrades, fresh paint, or staging. Buyers are looking for value and they're willing to pay for it when they see it. List price received. Now let's talk about how close sellers are getting to their asking price. In December of 2024, sellers received an impressive 99.6% of their asking price on average. That's up from 98.6% in September of 2024 and 97.9% in December of 2023. Even in a slower market, sellers who price their homes correctly are still seeing strong offers. This shows that buyers are willing to step up with serious offers when they see a home that's priced realistically and offers good value. Key here for sellers is to work with your agent to set the right price from the beginning. Overpricing your home in this market could lead to it sitting longer, which we know does not work in your favor. New listings. In December of 2024, there were 19 new listings added to the market. That is a decrease down from 35 in September of 2024, but it's higher than the 14 new listings in December of 2023. This seasonal slowdown in new listings is pretty normal. Most sellers prefer to wait until after the holidays to list their homes. But the fact that we're seeing more new listings compared to last December shows that some sellers are still feeling confident enough to enter the market despite the higher mortgage rates. For buyers, this means there's still new inventory coming in even during the slower months. So you might find some fresh options if you've been watching the market closely. And finally, let's look at months of supply, which is one of the biggest indicators of whether we're in a buyer's or seller's market. In December of 2024, months of supply jumped to 7.7 months. That's almost double the 3.7 months in September of 2024, and it is significantly higher than the 3.9 months we saw in December of 2023. What does this mean? A 7.7-month supply means that if no new homes were listed, it would take over 7 months to sell all of the homes currently on the market. This shift officially places us in a buyer's market where buyers have more negotiating power because there's plenty of inventory to choose from. For buyers, this is great news. you have more options and you're in a better position to negotiate prices, terms, and even repairs. For sellers, though, it's a reminder that competition is increasing. Homes that are priced too high or don't stand out might sit longer. So it's more important than ever to price competitively and make your home as appealing as possible. These additional metrics really paint the picture of where we are in the market. While buyers are gaining more leverage with increased inventory and longer months of supply, sellers who focus on proper pricing and presentation can still attract strong offers. If you're navigating this market, whether you're buying or selling, understanding these numbers can give you a huge advantage. Now that we've gone through the numbers, let's talk about what's driving these trends. Real estate is always influenced by a combination of factors, some predictable and others unexpected. So here's what I think is shaping the Benson market right now. One, higher mortgage rates. One of the biggest factors this year has been rising mortgage rates. In December of 2024, the average 30-year fixed rate was around 7.25%, which is significantly higher than what we've seen in recent years. Higher rates means higher monthly payments, which has stretched buyers' budgets. Some buyers are pausing their search, waiting for rates or home prices to drop. Others are opting for smaller, more affordable homes or considering creative financing options like adjustable rate mortgages. This reduced affordability is directly impacting the number of closed sales and putting some downward pressure on home prices. Number two, seasonal slowdown. December is typically a slower time in the real estate market. Many buyers and sellers are focused on the holidays, traveling, or simply waiting for the new year to make big decisions. As a result, we're seeing fewer listings, lower buyer activity, and longer months of supply. This is a pattern we see every year, but it's especially noticeable now with the added impact of higher rates and economic uncertainty. Number three, shifting market dynamics. We're transitioning from a seller's market to a more balanced market or even a buyer's market, and that's creating some interesting trends. Inventory is increasing, giving buyers more options and negotiating power. Sellers who could set high prices earlier in the year are now needing to adjust to stay competitive. For buyers, this is great news because they have more choices and a bit more leverage. For sellers, it means pricing and presentation are critical to attract serious buyers. Number four, local demand and economy. Let's not forget the local factors influencing Benson's market. Benson continues to attract families, retirees, and military personnel, keeping demand steady in the long term. However, economic uncertainty, like concerns about inflation or job market shifts, may be making buyers more cautious. Number five, buyer behavior. The buyers still in the market are serious and ready to act. They're prioritizing homes that are move in ready, priced competitively, and in desirable locations. Homes that don't meet these criteria are sitting longer, which is contributing to the higher days on market and months of supply we're seeing. So, what does all this mean? These trends are a mix of seasonal patterns, economic conditions, and changing buyer and seller dynamics. If you're a buyer, this shift is creating opportunities to negotiate and find a home that fits your needs. And if you're a seller, adapting to these trends, whether it's through pricing, staging, or marketing, will be the key to success in this evolving market. Well, that wraps up the December 2024 Benson Market Update. Whether you're thinking about buying, selling, investing, refinancing, or just staying informed, I hope this breakdown gave you a clear picture of what is happening in our market right now. If you're a buyer, this is such an exciting time to explore your options. With more inventory and a shift towards a buyer's market, you've got the chance to negotiate and find a home that's just right for you. But remember, the best homes, those that are priced well and move in ready, are still moving fast. So it's important to stay ready. If you're a seller, don't be discouraged by the market changes. Homes are still selling, and sellers who focus on pricing competitively and showcasing their home's value are seeing strong offers. The key is to stand out and work with someone who knows how to market your property effectively. And for those of you who are investors, this shift in the market could present some amazing opportunities. With higher months of supply, it's a great time to look at properties that could generate long term returns. If you're wondering how to navigate these trends or need personalized advice, I'd love to help. Whether you're ready to make a move or just exploring your options, I am here for you. You can reach me directly by phone, by email, or DM me on any of my social media platforms. Let's connect and talk about your goals. Also, don't forget to like this video if you found it helpful, subscribe to my channel, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an update. If you have questions or want to share your thoughts, drop a comment below. I always love hearing from you. Thank you so much for your support, for watching, and for trusting me as your go to resource for all things real estate, mortgage, and insurance. I will see you next time with more insights, tips, and updates. Until then, take care, and I'll talk to you soon.